Today, we're going to be joined by Gabriel from Octopus Newsroom. Gabriel, welcome to Vizrt TV. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for inviting me.
So, Gabriel, for our audience that are not familiar with Octopus Newsroom, who is the company?
Sure. Octopus Newsroom is a global software company. We've been on the market for 20 years, and we've been developing the Octopus Newsroom computer system during the whole time. Octopus is really working with customers all around the world, and we are working with all kinds of companies from small regional broadcasters as well as 24/7 news channels, web TVs, sports and esports broadcasters. Our product is an innovative, modern solution that fits really well all kinds of workflows. And it's an open solution that integrates very well with third-party devices, and that's how we are partners with Vizrt as well.
Right, and we've been working together for a very long time. What are the main reasons why our collaboration has been so successful over the years?
Sure. Well, I think it's thanks to two different factors. First, about the people and the product. I think our teams can work together very well. We are both really similar companies. We are market leaders in our fields. The people in the companies are really open-minded, and it's a laid-back environment, and we are always ready to do anything extra for the customers and make sure all the installations are done 100%. And of course, this would not be enough without good products. Our products are popular amongst the customers, integrate very well, and I think this makes this partnership really strong and powerful.
Right, and we've been working together on some pretty core products for Vizrt, such as VizPilot, Viz1, and VizMozart. From an Octopus Newsroom's point of view, what integration features do you think are the most important here?
Well, I think that the entire integration as such is really important. We have always tried to do the integration as quickly as possible with the Vizrt product because we know it's very popular amongst our customers. So, for example, even before you officially launched the VizPilot Edge plugin, we were already presenting the beta version at various trade shows. And we are always trying to do something more, something extra. So, for example, one of the nice features we've done in the last few years was the quick CG concept, whereas we allow customers to insert graphic templates, laboratories, and so on into the Octopus story script without opening any plugin. So that means they can just press a keyboard shortcut and insert the graphics very easily. This feature has two important details, which makes it even more interesting for the users. First of all, it's integrated with the Octopus contact database, which means if you are inserting the laboratory of a person who is already in your contact database, the Octopus system will offer you a whisperer, and it will offer you these names and titles. So users avoid making typos in the names, and we can make sure they are consistent. So they will mention the title of the person the same way every time. And the other thing is we are offering users a preview of the ready graphic templates, and we are offering it both for quick CGs as well as graphics inserted using the Pilot Edge plugin.
Yeah, and this preview functionality is pretty key. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Sure. So the reason we did this is really to bring even more convenience for the users into the workflow. So beyond the traditional MOS workflow, we developed an integration to the Content Pilot preview server using the API. And every time users insert the graphic template into the Octopus script, we are requesting the snapshot of the final graphic template from the preview server, and we can display this in the Octopus interface. So once users insert the CG, whether quick CG or through the Pilot Edge plugin, they will see the final version, how it will look like exactly on screen directly in the Octopus interface.
Very cool. Now, are there any other integrations that you would like to point out?
Sure. As you probably know, Octopus works very closely with social media. So we can publish to social media sites as well as we can follow different channels. We can follow keywords. We can follow hashtags on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites. And once these feeds get to Octopus, Obviously, customers would like to put them on screen, and for this we developed the workflow where users can just drag and drop any post, or any feed, or any tweet that comes into Octopus, drop it into a rundown, and Octopus will associate this tweet with the predefined social media graphic template. We will copy the text into the right fields, and it can go on screen really, really easily and quickly. Obviously, if it would be required to do some changes or corrections in the template or in the text, it's still possible. But if you would like to put the post or tweet on screen really quickly, you can do it within a few seconds with Octopus and Vizrt.
Now, I mean, this sounds like some great improvements to the Viz Pilot integration, but, we're here today to talk about Mozart, our automation tool. So can you tell me about some of the magic that you have done to integrate Octopus Newsroom with Mozart?
Sure. We have done a lot of big projects in the past few years with Mozart, and one of the requirements from many of our customers was to make the workflow even faster and easier, which is really important when you have only one person or a couple of people in the gallery and they need to do changes into the automation commands. So what we developed in Octopus was a plugin-less workflow with Mozart, where all the automation commands and transitions and effects are synchronized into Octopus. We are putting these into simple drop-down menus, and users can do all the changes into the automation commands and insert new automation commands directly in the Octopus interface, whether in the story script or in the rundown. They can make all the changes directly in the rundown without having to open the Mozart plugin. So this makes the workflow and the changes and the new command insertion much, much faster and easier for the user.
Very cool. Now, what we're going to do now is actually go and take a look at one of these integrations with Mediacorp in Singapore. Is there anything that you want to tell us about this workflow that you've seen?
Well, I mean, Vizrt, the Mediacorp installation has been one of our flagship installations, so I'm sure this will be a very nice showcase, and I think it's a nice installation to look at for every customer we have.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Let's take a look at this integration with Mediacorp.